Remember the baby chicks that hatched? Here they are. They are growing like weeds. Look at how big they're getting. These are the ones that hatched not too long ago that I showed you they were hatching, and then we're just tracking their progress. They are growing so quickly. They're getting lots of wing feathers. They're getting tall. Look at that. And this is a large brooder. Look at how empty. It's a large brooder. So this is not a small brooder. It's just that they're all over here right now. Because I put in some ground pork and some ground up, dried up, I dehydrated some eggs, and then I crushed the shells and made their food. So they're just having breakfast right now. They still have a little bit of heat in here because it gets very cold at night. So they do have heat still. They're not fully feathered. Also not as shy as they were when they were a little bit younger, right? Now they're getting used to the camera. And again, this is a large brooder, so when I come in the afternoon or in the evening, see, it's just, they're all over the place. But right now, because I put down some really delicious food, they are ravenous. Thank you for the thumbs up. They do deserve it. They are growing so quickly. Hi, Veronica. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw the last video where they hatched, and then we're just keeping track of these guys as they're growing. But if you haven't seen that video where they were pipping out of their eggs in the hatcher, you should go back and watch that because these guys are growing so fast. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining me here, Veronica. I appreciate it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rainbow Ranch Farms Live. We're just tracking the growth of these gorgeous baby chicks that just hatched not too long ago. So we're showing, look how fast they actually grow. They grow so quickly. Now they still have some heat. You can see the little red light on in the back. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe I should look into getting a GoPro. That's awesome. I don't even know. Yeah, I can look it up on Amazon and see how that works. Manuel says, can I have one? Of course you can have one. Just pick one out right now, and I'm going to name it whatever you want me to name it, and we'll just keep watching it. See, you get to have a chick without even having to feed it, care for it. Passive income. Okay. Are you talking about the chickens or the GoPro? Oh, you want the white and yellow one. Okay. What are you going to name that one? She's a girl. Oh, the GoPro? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even know how to set it up, but I mean, I could figure it out. I am a full-grown adult human. Guess I could figure it out. Sophia. Okay, so her name is Sophia. That's a good name, actually. It means wisdom. I love it. I love it. You guys, thanks for joining me here today. Appreciate you. Appreciate the thumbs up. So that over there has water in it, that tray that they're over there drinking from. Over here, they're all gathered over here right now because I actually just put down some fresh food for all these baby chicks. And you guys probably already know that I make my own feed. And this particular feed is the crushed eggshells with eggs and also some organic pork. So, and I use the dehydrator to make it. I want to name the white one Timmy Bomb. I love it. That's so funny. All right, Timmy Bomb. Loving it. You guys are creative. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Just go after that. They love, these are carnivore chickens, man. These guys love their meat. They go nuts over their meat. And I know you guys probably watched the videos as these chicks were hatching. So look how fast they've grown. And they are continuing to grow. Now the other chicks that grew, that came out of this brooder that are getting ready to go outside into the free range are right here. Look. They are really big. They have grown so much. Look how big these are. I'm getting the side eye from this chicken right there. When is the mama's chicken going to have another baby? So right now, it's a little cold for the mamas to have babies, but they breed all year round. And then when they're not having babies, what I do is I collect the eggs and I put them in the brooder, incubator, pardon me, and then I will hatch them out. And these are hatchlings that I hatched out. Deep fried. Yes, of course. Deep fried. That's funny. So how many full growns do I have? Well, under 1,000 right now. Because it's cooling down. So right now I have under 1,000. Of the full growns, yeah. They are cute. They are so cute and fluffy. And they are very delicate, too. For quite some time, they are very, very delicate, and they require very special care until they are fully feathered and until they can regulate their own body temperatures and actually go outside. So we have like a 3 to 4 step brooding process here. We brood in the heat, which is this one right here. And then we brood with lower heat over here, which is a larger brooder where they're more acclimated to the weather throughout the day, and then at night they have some heat, right? And then over here we have with no heat at all, none at all, so they get acclimated. Then they go outside, and then they go out to the free range. But when they go out to the free range, we don't just throw them in there with all the adult chickens, because of course they would never survive. So we do have an enclosure for them for about 4 weeks, and then they go out into the free range with the rest of the chickens. And we do mix up, we do have a lot of roosters too. And Rainbow Ranch Farms is in Southern California. We are in the Mojave Desert in Pinon Hills, California. We're about, I would say, 30 miles northeast of Ontario Airport. 6 chickens total in your neighborhood that you can have per household. Hey, you know what? You'll get 4 eggs every single day, and they add up. And they probably don't allow roosters, so you can have like 6 hens. Like I said, you'll get around 4 or 5 eggs every single day with 6 hens. So, are you working at a bird shop? No, this is my farm and ranch. I've been here since 1991, a very long time. And I have my own hatchery. I breed my own hogs, cattle, sheep, goats, turkeys, chickens. And for Thanksgiving, I'm butchering turkeys. This year I didn't hatch out a lot, so it was a bunk year, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I do ship meat and poultry and eggs across the entire United States. And I do have a website, which is rainbowranchfarms.com. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. So right now, this year I didn't do shipping. But it was the first year in like 20, 30 years that I did not do any shipping because I had so many other projects in the fire. But starting up in January, I will probably be shipping again. So, yeah, shipping is not cheap. You know that with, UPS next day air. So where are you located? Because you asked about shipping meats across state lines. Where are you located right now? What state are you in? Houston, Texas. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Texas. What a great state. Love Texas. Beautiful. Yes, yes. I have some friends out there, some really good friends out there in Texas. So, yeah, great state. You're very fortunate. Yeah, we have a lot of cows because we breed them and then we raise them and then they turn into beef. Oh, really? Yeah, that's cool that you go to the local farmers market. That's awesome. Hey, great state of, the great state of Texas, great beef. Yes. You can't go wrong. I try to encourage everybody, try to grow some food in your backyard, whether it's even herbs or whether it's vegetables or even meat, like chicken for eggs or chickens for poultry, table poultry, or, it's hard when you're in city limits, but, I think things are going to get really rough here. So right now, the 4-H and they're complaining. 4-H and Future Farmers of America, they're all complaining that the calves, the day-old calves to raise them for the fair, have, just skyrocketed from $75 a calf all the way up to $1,500 a calf. So imagine what the price of beef is going to be in 23 months from now. It's going to be astronomical. So if calves are being sold at day old right now for $1,500 instead of $75, look at that inflation. It's crazy. Metal cattle farmer who had over 160,000 head of cattle at the airport the other day. Oh, wow. Can you? Yes. So yeah, we do whole cow grind, where we debone the entire cow, debone the whole thing. So all the steaks and the roasts, the ribs, everything is deboned, and then it's turned into a prime ground beef. But yeah, I mean, that many head of cattle, I wonder where they're located at. Wow, and you met the farmer at the airport. That's where were you going somewhere, or do you work at the airport? Oh, wow. Colorado, another great state. Okay. Wow, how fun. How fun. Was it business or pleasure? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. He was headed on a little small private plane back to his hometown. A jet. Of course, a jet. How cool is that? That is so awesome. Wow. Look at that chicken. He's like straight up looking at you right now. It's like he knows. Or, oh wait, hold on. She's a sheep. Is she a sheep? Nope, it's a he. All right. He's a little he boy. Trinidad, Texas. Yeah. Wow. How long have you been out there in Trinidad, Texas? You've been out there a long time, like years or months? Did you just move there? Or? Manuel says, do you want to go deliver the baby shakes to me? I'm located in Trinidad, Texas. I was asking, how long have you been in Trinidad, Texas? Is that something new, or have you always lived out there? So I'm going to go look into that GoPro thing. Hopefully I can buy it online. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, you guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And thank you for joining me here at Rainbow Ranch Farms this morning, checking out the progress of these baby chicks that we just hatched out. I hatch all the time, year-round, because I not only grow chickens for eggs, but also for meat. And I don't use the meat chickens. I use the old-fashioned heritage breeds. They just taste better, and they grow better on the farm. So, you know, it's just, I don't want to eat genetically modified chickens. So, you know, I want happy, healthy chickens that are raised naturally on a free range, eating a species-appropriate diet. That means that these chickens are carnivores and they are not vegetarians or vegans, and they just, thrive on the farm because they're not designed to just be meat. So, like the chickens you buy in the store, you should probably know that those guys don't lay eggs, they don't breed, because those have been genetically removed. Those traits have been genetically removed from those chickens, and they've been selectively bred down to just grow really super fast to a supermarket chicken. So they're not as nutritious as an old-fashioned real chicken that your ancestors are so proud of, and we're so proud of. So, we're just back to the basics over here. And that's why I hatch in the incubator year-round, and that's why I have so many chickens year-round, is because they're not only for eggs, but they are also for table meat. And these guys take a while to grow. They don't just grow automatically, like real fast. Like the ones in the store, they're raised to market weight within 3 to 4 weeks. So these guys take months to grow. So these are the baby chicks that just hatched out not too long ago. And I've got a video. Go back and check that out, please. All right, you guys, that's it for the Brooder Room today. Thanks for joining me here today, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, so bye for now.